What's up, people? So I get asked a lot now that I got rid of the Procharged SRT. Did I make a right decision? Do I miss the Procharged SRT? Am I happy? How do you like the Trackhawk? My answer is hell yeah. Hell yeah. Every single time I get in this vehicle, it puts a smile on my face. Was I sad that I got rid of my Procharged Jeep? Yeah, because I put a lot of work into it and a lot of money. But do I miss it? No, not anymore. Maybe the first day or two, kind of like breaking up with a really hot girlfriend and you just don't want to see her with anybody else. But no, I'm not upset. I am very, very happy with this decision. Starting all over again on a better platform. And I knew that when I was building the Jeep, but I made the same mistake that a lot of guys and girls make. They say to themselves, I only need 6 pounds of boost. Yeah, right. It's like a methamphetamine. Once you have a little taste, you want more. So it's 6 psi, and I was running 11.5s and a 3.20 to 60, which since the EVIC rounds up, we can safely say that it was a 3.1 and some change. That's freaking quick, okay? There aren't many cars that you're going to line up against that are going to beat you because it's a dig monster. That all-wheel drive, just kicks a lot of ass. So I was happy, but then I already had committed to an invoice at HHP to basically forge the engine and add more boost. That's what everybody wants to do, add more boost. Now, the transmission on the SRT, the 8HP70, is good. 70 stands for 700 pounds of torque that it can handle safely. At least that's what it's rated for. That's a great transmission. Okay, we had a TCM, a trans tune on it, transmission tune, and took out some of the torque management, and it ran great. But once you start going to a certain level, things are going to start to break. And I didn't want to get into the money pit. I didn't want to keep throwing money at the SRT to go really fast. It was a tough decision, but let me tell you something. Every time, oh shit, it's starting to break loose. Every time I get on this thing, it is ridiculous. I'm sorry, it is ridiculous. It needs a couple adjustments. It needs an exhaust. I kind of don't like that wet turd sound coming out the back end. Some people like the stock exhaust. I don't. I probably will go with like GT House or something similar sounding to the Orla Attack that I had on the SRT. And I love this thing. I'm sorry, but it's just every time you just you can't beat that feeling, and the Procharger was just like that too. But I'm starting out on a better platform to build. So yes, my answer is yes. When you guys and girls ask me, are you glad you made the switch? Are you happy about it? Do you recommend it? Yes, all the way through. We're talking about transmissions. The Trackhawk comes with the 8HP 95. 95 is short for 950 pounds of torque that this transmission can hold. It has a wider chain downstairs in the undercarriage, surrounding. The transfer case and the drivetrain are built better. It's just everything is just beefed up more for the power you're getting. And come on, the Hellcat engine, the 6.2, is just pretty damn sweet to look at. Now, it comes with some setbacks. It comes with a couple of drawbacks, I should say. The intake air is ridiculously hot. It could be 29 degrees outside, like I've shown you, and the intake air is 110 degrees. Way too hot for my my taste. So I'm going to be installing an inner chiller box on this thing, greatly reducing that intake charge because it's just too hot. That's step number one. Do I want more horsepower? Of course. Of course. I already called HHP in Smyrna, Delaware. If you're wondering why I keep saying HHP, it's short for high horse performance. They only work on Hemis. They're one of the best shops in the country. But there are other great shops too, like Demon Performance. A lot of these guys are on the East Coast. So I already talked to Greg down there about what I can do with a pulley swap, tune for under $3,000 and add another 100 all-wheel horsepower. What? It's insane. It'll be a 10-second brick. 10-second brick for under $3,000. I couldn't do that with this SRT. Now let's just talk about the vehicle stock for a second. So stock, we've seen this vehicle run 11.2. Not mine personally yet, but a whole bunch of them are running as fast as 11.2. They're fast. They're very, very fast. Okay? Their 60-foot times are 1.6s. That's faster than my Procharger. My Procharger was only kicking out a 1.7 and some change. This, on my very first test run on the street, on street tires, on crappy asphalt, kicked out a 1.66. Damn, that's impressive. And that's all relatable into your quarter-mile times, okay? So, and damn, I'm still blown away at that. So, when you go to websites that like 0to60.com and you want to compare, how fast the Trackhawk runs to other vehicles, it blows 90% of them away. I'm sorry. The Mustang GT, not as fast. You go to all these other cars that are muscle cars, that are sports cars, and this soccer mom SUV is kicking its ass. I mean, you're talking about from 13 seconds all the way down to 11.2. Go look at the list. Go see what your favorite car is. The Camaro, the SS, the Mustang, your Audis, your favorite Audis, your Corvettes, a couple of older Lamborghinis, Porsche, you name it, and this thing is beating it. That's ridiculous. Now, yeah, the all-wheel drive gives it an edge, but it's faster than a Hellcat. It's faster in the quarter mile than the Hellcat. What the hell? Now, I'm sure someone out there is going to be like, no, my Hellcat is seriously fast. Okay. What did you do to it? I'm talking about stock vehicles here, people. Don't get all upset. Don't get all caught up in your feels. Close your eyes, dry your eyes, whatever you need to do. Give me a tissue. I'm talking about stock times, recorded stock times, that are also a little susceptible. Like the fact that the Jeep SRT, they said it only ran a 4.5 0-60, which that was incorrect. A lot of guys are running 4.1, 4.0, and that's what I was running with it. But depends on where you test it. Your DA, your elevation, everything comes into play. But that also means that your sports car or your Mustang or Camaro on the same website that was being tested at the same track is going to have a different time than its posted time. But it's all relatable. Yes, to get back to the original point of this whole video, very, very happy with this thing. I know you guys have asked me numerous times, a lot of you, but yes, I do not miss the Procharger anymore. It's gone. It's with a new home, a guy who knows what he's doing, who's taking care of it. I'm happy with this. I'm happy to start the whole process over again. That is kind of enjoyable. It's a lot of money. Good thing that isn't too much of a concern of mine right now, but I love the process of starting over. And based on what I did with the SRT, I'm kind of following that a little bit with slight variations. So, yeah, stay tuned. We will be doing some good stuff with this thing. Like I said, we're beta testing the Autoflex Express. We are planning on lowering it. I don't think that ass end sticking up that rear stance looks good. It just looks stupid. I don't know why Jeep does that with these performance vehicles. The SRT and the Trackhawk should come lowered. On iBot Pros, in my opinion, you guys may like something different, but that ass up in the air just reminds me of the 80s when everybody used to jack their cars up. But we're going to fix that. Joe Solismo from Solis Racing Group is going to be the guy that I order from. But yeah, so I don't want to keep talking about it. Yes, I'm happy. I'm really, really happy, okay? When I get on the gas, it makes me smile. And yeah, gas mileage sucks just like it did on the SRT. 9.9 miles per gallon averaging right now. That's, you know, smiles per gallon, call it. It's not miles per gallon. But why are they pulled over here? So anyway, that's it. If you have any questions for me, shoot me a message below. Please hit the like button and the notification bell, if you will. I'd appreciate that. It helps me out. Also, last but not least, please down in the corner subscribe. I really appreciate that. And last, I always keep saying last but not least, it's not. The most important thing that I always tell you guys and girls is you guys and girls be safe. And that's all I got. I'm out.